Hello, my fellow foes. So I'm gonna be reacting to the MV teaser, the first one that's dropped. I think there's probably gonna be a second one, if I'm not mistaken, because it's kind of what they did for Rendezvous as well. So I know some of y'all were like, oh, I let y'all know that wasn't gonna do any of or react to the medley, which I'm like, I'm still not gonna do that, but I at least want to react to the MV teaser just so I can have some kind of idea. But anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and watch, and I think it's Pinocchio. Is it hates lies or knows no lies, something like that? It's like something to do with Pinocchio, right? Obviously um the title track in Korea like is always a little bit longer than it is in English, right? But we're just gonna go ahead and watch it, and I'm not prepared. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Wait. Okay, so like a lot of like earth, like kind of like nature kind of like vibes, very like pretty, very like, you know, ray of hope, kind of like in this like sea of darkness kind of thing. They did give us a little bit of a tidbit spoiler, so like it's fine, like because I do want to like at least watch the MV teasers for y'all. Like it's not that much of a like a big tidbit of it. It's just, you know, like just like the melody, and then like I'm assuming that's like the main chorus part, right? And I'm pretty sure that's Han singing that part, right? But we're gonna rewatch that again because like so much happened, and I knew that JL was gonna be in that dark field because he is like the thumbnail of the picture. But let me just remember to like this before I. Okay, yeah, we're starting off with Woongia falling down like, oh, it's like Alice in Wonderland, like going down like a. Ooh. Okay, him like looking through like a triangle. We have Juwon like falling, but then landing on like what seems like to be like a glass like panel floor, like kind of like that whole. I'm like trying to like make it make sense with like the whole concept of them, you know, talking about Pinocchio and like how it kind of relates to the mood film, right? Because they were like, there's like, it's literally like them talking about like growing pains of like young adults, young like teenagers and stuff like that, and going through that, and like, you know, how they say like, oh, what kills you makes you stronger kind of vibe. But obviously I'm just like not in that way, right? But for this, like, it's just very much like I said, like, you know, them. So there's certain parts where like it's them like in like darkness, but then like there's moments of like them in happiness and like running in a field, you know, kind of like as like dawn, like either dawn is like breaking or like it's the sun is like setting on the like that moment. And then like, you know, like I said, JL's in the darkness, right? We also, it looks like Woongi's also in the darkness, and then we have members that are looking into like the light and like seeing like the beauty of like life itself is what it seems like. So I'm just like very curious to see what the second teaser is gonna be like, and I'm like, I'm kind of sad because I'm definitely gonna end up missing it because I'm gonna be going out of town this weekend. I have told some of y'all in my comments because like, y'all have been asking me to do or react to Steven and JL's live, which I did say like I don't think I am going to, or I probably most likely it's probably gonna be a no this time around because like I usually I don't react to like their lives. Like I said, it's just sometimes it's just too long, and sometimes it's like I just like, you know, see like the snippets and stuff like that, not the entire live. And I do know that someone tagged me in the actual live with someone like subbed for people like to actually watch it. I'm just like, oh, okay, like usually I'll like, you know, stick with it just watching like snippets. I'm not one like a big fan to like, I'm not like a fan enough like to the point where I have to watch like every single live. Like I'm just good with like watching like snippets of the live and like seeing like the funny moments there here and there, right? But anyways, aside from that, so like I was telling y'all that I'm actually wasn't gonna be able to because it's like an hour and a half plus long, and I'm like, okay, I'm already like, you know, with me like in like a time to like react to it because like I'm trying to like pre-edit videos to have stuff to drop, you know, while I'm out of town, and just me having to work, just me worrying about more so like making the thumbnails while I'm out, and like when I have time when I'm not out and about this weekend, I'll just have the videos already like edited and ready to go, right? And then with the Halloween week, like I know some of y'all didn't watch it like the videos, but like I did like, oh, like maybe like 20 plus videos, and today is the last day for the last set of them, but that itself was taking me a long time to like edit because I was putting a lot more like, you know, transitions and like I was putting transitions in those and like adding music in some of the parts and like editing it that way to make it more fun with the vibe, right? So like it took me even longer for that part, and then also having to like do the regular ones for the day by day, like so I was like narrowing it down to like 3 per day instead of like doing like a usual 4, right? So like I was just like running out of time, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna like, I don't think I have like, I'm trying to like get through other groups at the same time, and like I said, like I'm not, I for this is for all groups, to be honest, too. Like I am like, I'm like a big enough fan where like I know like a lot of stuff, and like watch every single like MV or like content and stuff like that sometimes. But when it comes to like the lives, I just like usually try to keep it in with like just watching the clips of like here and there people who like, you know, either make edits or like, you know, just translate it whenever like it's not hasn't been translated yet, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that aside, I am excited to see like what happens with MV teaser 2, and I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I don't think I can be able to react to it until I get back Sunday, so that's gonna be another delay in that, and then I don't think I'm gonna have like any I'm not gonna have any AHOF content for like Saturday. I don't think, because like I said, I'm gonna be out of town, so that should be. I don't know. I'm kind of like a little bit stressed about that, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens if I am able to or not. Because I'm not gonna have my whole like setup. I'm gonna just have like my phone, but luckily my phone, one of my phones is like able to do that. It's just like a different format. But I guess we'll just wait and see what happens there. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the next one.